Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, University, Madurai, Chennai.
A very warm good morning to the dignitaries, faculty members, and all the students present here. Today, I am Dr. D. Nadia of Department of Physics, first year, Engineering and Technology. On this pleasant and joyful morning, feel privileged to host the occasion of 7th day Diksharam 24 Student Induction Program. On behalf of first year Engineering and Technology, I am privileged to welcome our founder, Chairman A.C. Shanmugam Sir, President Engineer ACS Arun Kumar Sir, Vice Chancellor Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi Ma'am, Provost, Rector Dr. Vishwanathan Sir, Registrar, Additional Registrar, Joint Registrar, Deans, Deputy Deans, and HODs of various departments. I also extend my warm welcome to our chief guest of today's session, the new batch of students to the 7th day of Diksharam 24 Student Induction Program. I feel extremely honored to introduce today's chief guest, Professor Dr. P. Udhayakala Ma'am. Dr. P. Udhayakala Ma'am is a distinguished academic and researcher, currently serving as the Director of CIQA, Center for International Quality Assurance, and Dean of the Department of Chemistry at Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute in Chennai. Her academic journey is marked by an impressive array of degrees: MSc in Psychology from Tamil Nadu Open University 2019, MSc in Value Education and Spirituality from Annamalai University 2016, PhD from Pachepas College, University of Madras 2010, and multiple MSc and MPhil degrees in chemistry and related fields. With career spanning over two decades at Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute, she has held various significant positions, including lecturer, head of the department, joint controller of examination, director of IQAC, and dean of chemistry. Her current role as director of CIQA reflects her commitment to enhancing the institution quality assurance process. Her research profile is robust, with a focus on quantum and computational chemistry, and includes 35 journal publications and 28 conference publications. She is also reviewer for several prestigious journals. Her contribution to education extend beyond research, as evidenced by the publication of books, monographs, and her involvement in various socially responsible activities. Her accolades include multiple awards for her research and teaching, such as Sir Savy Best Researcher Award for the year 2014 and 2016, Best Teacher Award 2018-2019 by Manavar Ullam, MGR 2015 Research Award for achieving 10th rank with Journal H Index 31, Best Director IQAC Award by Vertex Research and Technology 3rd September 21, Eichen Green Campaigner Award 2022, and so on. The list goes on. As a resource person, she has contributed to various conferences, workshops, and seminars, and delivered motivational talks and lectures on diverse topics ranging from chemistry to value education and professional ethics. Her work reflects a deep commitment to academic excellence, research innovation, and societal impact. At the outset, it gives me immense pleasure in welcoming you, ma'am. We are eagerly waiting for your words, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Niveta, for your beautiful introduction. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thanks a lot. And good morning to one and all connected here online for this student induction program of first year engineering and technology of 2024 batch. And I would like my views by acknowledging a few eminent persons or legendaries of our university. I'd like to thank our founder, Chancellor, Thiru A.C. Shanmugam, our Honorable President, Engineer ACS Arun Kumar, for giving us a platform to share our views for the future generation. And I'd like to thank extend my thanks to our Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi ma'am, and Registrar, Dr. C.V. Padanivelu, additional registrars, joint registrars, HODs, deans, principals of various faculties for holding the responsibility of molding the youth of future India. So once again, I thank you, Niveda, and the organizers for giving me a very excellent topic, the language of silence, which says our university gives you an integral knowledge, molding you in all different dimensions. Of course, from your academics to make you become a balanced individual with a harmonious relationship, by maintaining a harmonious relationship. So with this, I think I'll start my presentation. I'll go to full screen. A minute, please. I'll just share my full screen. Yes, Niveda and the organizers, kindly let me know if the screen is not shared or if I'm not audible.
Ma'am, it's shared, ma'am. It's visible.
Okay, ma. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank
dear.
you, ma'am.
So, students, today's topic is little different from the topic which you have been heard for the past 7 days in your student induction program, which is not, of course, academics. I'm not going to speak any academics here or about the university. Of course, all the seniors have given you a lot of information about the university and other things. So here first, I would like to welcome you here, and you just visualize the girl in the screen has come to your house today, being online, and I know you're all at your home until now, and you'll return only by 19th to the university. Just visualize the girl on the screen has come to your house with a lamp to welcome you to our university. Yes, you can see now the university entrance. The entrance is inviting you, awaiting for your presence to explore yourself for the another 4 years here. Not only 4 years, even beyond that, you can be proud of the organization, be an esteemed alumni of this institution. Yes, we are here to hold your hands until your journey ahead, even beyond your degree, right? So we welcome you here all. And so, as I said, today's session is entirely different. So I think I won't bore you. So stay tuned until the last. Otherwise, you'll miss it, right? So stay tuned. We'll go ahead for the presentation for the next slide. You may think silence is a one word context or statement where which is reminding you to remain silent. That's all, simple. What is that to talk for an hour, right? Or what is that to understand beyond that? But today you will understand there are things which come under the word silence, which is a language-less word, which I mean to say that has a different language in different dimensions. Okay. So first I'll let you know what are the types of silence. Here, there comes a picture. If your network is slow, the picture may come little slow, but I'll let you, what is that? Okay. So this is auditory silence, means in a classroom, there is a teacher, around 60 or 65 students in a classroom. And just imagine all the students are chatting among themselves. They are not talking to the teacher, but they are talking or chatting among themselves. And the teacher keeps on saying, maintain silence, please. So this silence is auditory silence, which he is expecting is an auditory silence. Means only a silence beyond noise or sound. Silence beyond sound, simple, that's all. You can see here a teacher who's stressed out by the noise created by the students in the classroom, right? And you can see another picture where there is a girl lying on her bed, just relaxing. But you can see, if you see the picture, she's not silent. Of course, she's beyond the outside noise, but inside, she's thinking something and she's enjoying by thinking something. So that is auditory silence is there, but there is no inner silence, right? There is no inner silence. So inner silence is something which makes you beyond your emotions, right? So which creates emotional silence. Means I don't have any anger, hatred, jealous, nothing, no emotions, even no love for any human being. So beyond every emotion, that is emotional silence. And that is the last picture which I have given here is a spiritual silence. This is something which connect you uh, to the supreme energy. That is a very positive energy which you yourself get connected with that supreme energy, which gives you spiritual silence. I'll let you know you have to come in the reverse way or you have to work in the reverse way. Get connected with the spiritual silence, then you will enjoy the emotional silence, then you will enjoy an inner silence, then you will naturally keep up your auditory silence. So the whole environment will be silent. Okay, so this is the type of silence. Now you can choose silence. Silence can be voluntary. If you choose a voluntary silence, that will give you comfort. Voluntary silence will give you comfort. You can see here, a madam is enjoying sitting in a park and another person is enjoying with their own self. This gives you comfort. This silence will give you comfort. This is called voluntary comfort. Voluntary silence, which creates comfortable zone, which creates you or keep you in a comfortable zone, which you will enjoy. This is voluntary silence. And involuntary silence, a teacher is telling, keep silence. This makes you uncomfortable. I know this will create uncomfortable, right? So when a teacher is telling, oh, keep silence, and in a library, if a librarian is telling, keep silence, you won't be comfortable. I know that you won't be comfortable at all. So there is another picture which I'll just lift it here a little. Which in an exam hall, the teacher is telling, keep silence. So these silence will really, really make you uncomfortable as a teacher. Uh, Working for around 30 years in teaching field, I know this creates uncomfortable silence. So what I want to say is, if you practice comfortable silence, you won't feel this as an uncomfortable silence because you will make yourself, you will choose a voluntary silence. In an uncomfortable situation also, you will choose your own self to remain in a voluntary silence so that you will feel comfortable and you will enjoy the situation so that you will come out successfully. Why a teacher is telling you have to be silent? Why a librarian is telling you have to be silent? Just to focus your own self in the work you have taken. So choose your own self to remain in the comfortable voluntary silence. So then you will naturally take this involuntary silence as a comfortable silence. Okay, so now I'll move on to my next screen. So what silence can serve us? Okay, so silence can speak, silence can speak. So in what way silence can speak? I'm silent, right? I'm silent. But I can express my emotions. See, now here in this picture, a girl is expressing her respect or empathy, the madam or a teacher is expressing her empathy towards the child who's a student, and the child is showing her respect or expecting some compassion from the teacher. So there is some emotion shown by this picture, which is of course silence. And this picture, actually they are talking. You can see the dog is talking to that madam. She's enjoying with the companion of the dog. The dog is communicating with her. Normally now, today what happens, people like enjoying with the presence of pets instead of human being. Why? There are a lot of thousands of questions to answer for this question. Why? I'm not going into that topic. But then now come back. So communication, you can communicate to even human beings in silence. When you can communicate to dog, why can't you communicate to human being? Yes, you can communicate to your through your thought process. Through your thought process, actually your thoughts will reach faster than your words. So just imagine, if you want to be, or if you want to expect somebody to be good with you, don't think bad about them. If you think bad about them, they will naturally express their badness to you, right? If you want somebody, no, this person want to be good with me, or I expect something good to happen through this person, then you should not think bad about them. Not talking. So not with words, even with your thought process, don't think bad about anybody, right? So you can communicate through your thought process silently. And now here you can see a man enjoying in a park. Now he's enjoying the silence, right? Refuge from noise. He is beyond noise, right? Enjoying. Now, I'd like to say one thing: you have to sit in silence, introspect your own self. Introspection is very, very, very important. Please don't ask about your own self to anybody else. How I have done this? What is the yes, we can ask feedback, that is yet another thing. But sit, introspect yourself, how I have done this session or whatever it is. Anything, right? End of the day, sit back, introspect, how I have, why this happened. Oh, I spoke this word to this person. Why I speak this word to this person. So like this, sit and introspect your own self, or as I said now, your own thought process. Yes, I thought bad about that person. No, I should not do that. So sit, introspect your own self to improve your next or to take a next step towards success, right? So silence can also say the way of protesting. You can also protest silently. So people ask why they are protesting silently. Yes, so silence can serve these many purposes in your life, right? So now we understood you can serve, or calmness can serve as a weapon against all your challenges. I swear you, because I'm a person, 90% of my life, I maintain silence. Many questions and many statements by people, we can't explain and give them answer. There are different perspective for different people. Every individual's life is different, and they expect an answer from sitting in that dimension. So every person sits in different dimension on this globe, so they expect an answer from their dimension, so which you can't give. You may sit in your dimension and try to explain, which they will never understand. So you can't expect them to understand also. I've heard people telling, see how much times I've explained this person, he or she is not at all understanding. Repeatedly, they are blaming me. Let them blame. Yes, now relax. I say relax. Okay. So You can challenge any situation by maintaining silence. Yes, you have to speak. I'm not telling you should not speak at all. Now I'm talking to you, right? Now I'm talking to you. So there are situations which we have to talk. But in today's scenario, what I have understood by seeing many people and going through many situations, maintaining silence will work out for your success. So I would like to share here a few statements, what it will do, right? When you maintain silence, first, this will improve your observation. If you are silent, you will listen to your surrounding. Suppose I'm surrounded by 10 different people and one person is speaking to me and one person sitting behind me or sitting beside of me, whatever it is, and the person opposite to me shouting at me, yelling at me, doing something right, let me listen. I can observe what other 10 people are doing at the same time. So at the same time, I can listen what the person is talking to me in front. I can observe the surrounding, what is going on beyond. So I can always listen, observe. So what else I can do after listening and observing the situation? I can improve my focus. I can improve my focus. This situation, what this situation is demanding from me, right? The situation, people surrounding me, always there are human beings surrounded by me. But then, now what the situation is demanding, I have to focus only on my productivity. Yes, now you can focus for the productivity. So what you will do? You will communicate in a better way. I swear, students, you will not cry by hearing to the loud voice of the person sitting in front of you, or your ego will not get hurt by thinking these many people are surrounded. Yes, I'll communicate in a very soft, positive conflict resolution. I can give a peaceful conflict resolution. Yes, there is a conflict between two people, myself and somebody else, but I can communicate in a better way to resolve that conflict in a peaceful way, right? So listen, observe. Now, what it is going to give you? It is going to enhance your creativity skills, right? Creativity and skills. It will enhance your creativity. You will not get stuck up with that place with by not able to taking the next step. What I can do now? What is my next step? You cannot move beyond if you are emotional. If you are listening, focusing, you can communicate better, enhance your creativity, and increase your self-awareness. Yes, who I am. You have to increase your self-awareness, right? The people surrounding them may think you in their own perception, but now you should be aware your own self. Yes, now who I am. I am a person who is a silent, determined leader, not an aggressive person. I'm not aggressive. I'm a very silent person, but at the same time, I'm a determined leader. I'm going to do what I'm intended to do, right? But then maintain silence in a peaceful manner. So in that way, you have to increase your self-awareness so you'll be a problem-solving person. You can solve your problems by healing your emotional thing and reducing stress. So now you'll be healing yourself emotionally and your stress will be reduced. Now what happens? There is a deeper connections and relationships. Your relationships will be maintained. You'll be having a very strong, deeper connections with everybody around you. So this is a very secret technique which I handle throughout my life for all the success, what they have read in my introduction. So create your inner peace and clarity. You create your own inner space of peace so that there will be clarity in your step ahead, right? So what I say, dear students, relax, right? Don't get aggressive in any situation. Relax, face your challenges strongly by keeping or taking silence as your weapon, right? Now I will say how you can embrace this silence, okay? Yes, you want now, right? Because you understood all these things silence can do. Means that uh, there are few tips which I would like to share with you to embrace silence. Okay. So the first thing is identify a quiet, peaceful spot, right? Go beyond the place of noise and sound. Sit somewhere, right? So identify a quiet, peaceful spot. It can be a park or your own house, no problem, your own house. Close your room, say, I need silence, right? Please understand, I need silence for another few moments. I have to stay in silence. I'll come back. Don't worry, I'll come back, right? To solve all your problems. But now I need silence. So identify a quiet, peaceful spot, right? Now, select your own time schedule. It can be at least 2 minutes in a day. At least 2 minutes in a day. Start with the 2 minutes. Extend that to 10 minutes. Extend that to 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, right? So extend your schedule a timing. Otherwise, it will not happen. After every hour, just think like that. After every hour, I'll maintain silence for at least 1 or 2 minutes. Yes, sit in silence completely, right? Now, how to maintain that silence? You can see thoughts coming, right? Thoughts will be, how can I stay in silent with this situation, right? People surrounding. So thoughts are emerging. Yes, let it go. Don't stop your thoughts, right? Let it travel like a cloud. Just think the thoughts are moving beyond you like a cloud in the sky to make it clear, right? So thoughts, let it come. Yeah, this happened. What next? So, but don't stay with that thought. Why? What happened? Oh, if I have not spoken this, this would not have happened. So don't stay with that thought. Yes, happened. Let it go. Let go. Let go of your thoughts. Okay. Let go of all your thoughts. And now, this is one slide. Which I put in this here. Mindful or mindful. Now, your mind is full or filled with thoughts. Okay, that is mindful. Now, mindful means being in the present. Now, I'm in the present, presenting you, or just sharing my thoughts and views and ideas. I'm in my present situation. I'm not in a situation, what will happen, whether the students will take this or not, what the organizers will think about me, whether a feedback, good feedback I'll get. No, my mind is relaxed. I'm in the present situation. I have informed the organizers. If I'm not audible, please let me know. With that, my job is done with the organizers and the viewers. Now I'm focusing on my presentation. Yes, stay in your present situation. That is mindful. Mindful means minding your duty. People used to say, now, mind your own business. People used to say, mind your own business means take the present situation in your hand. Don't take the full mindfulness. So I'll just show this one. What you have to do? Keep calm and be patient. Yes, 1,000 different people talk 1,000 different things about you. People may say you have done this, you have done that, you have done mistake, you have maybe even not mistake. They can even appreciate you. Then don't go into the pitch of pride. Yeah, only I can do this. No, even that is not correct. Be patient. Okay, plus or minus, be patient. So maintain, keep calm and be patient. Embrace the stillness around you, right? Don't get feared of stillness. Some people used to say, no, no, I get worried or feared by this silence. The silence is making me worried. No, just embrace the stillness. Okay. I have shared in the first slide, right? You get connected with the supreme energy. So that energy will give you very positive vibrations so that you will not feel stillness to be worrisome or fear giving, right? So for that, meditation is the journey from sound to silence. So what I have given here logically is a thing, a word or terminology called meditation, which today's world everybody is telling, right? It becomes a fantasy word today. People say that I go here or there for meditation. So meditation is a journey from sound to silence. Okay. So first step for meditation is go beyond the sound. So maintain silence. Now, from movement to stillness means your thoughts are moving beyond, right? See, suppose if I am moving my hand like this, I should think and then only I should move. It should not simply move like this. Means my hand is not in my control, right? So movement to stillness means that you are not sitting simply still. You are moving, but you have to move in a way that you think, then move, right? So that you will move from a limited to identity, sorry, from a limited identity to unlimited space. Means limited identity. What are all the introduction given by about me is my limited identity. That I feel that is my limited identity. Who I am as a director or dean or HOD or whatever it is. This is my limited identity. My unlimited identity is I can say what I can say about unlimited space here is you can go beyond your designations, positions, maybe your wealth. I am wealthy, I am poor, I'm educated, I'm uneducated. All these makes you stay only in a limited space. If you stuck up in this limited identity, you will go behind people to receive this limited identity. Yes, you have to give respect. Yes, you have to accept me as a person who is holding this position. No, why? I'm not expecting anything from anybody. You accept, you respect, it's up to you. So if I go beyond my limited identity, I will never ever expect anything from anybody, but I instead give them, right? I'll be in a place to give respect to anyone by that matter. It can be non-teaching staff, a supporting staff, it can be a housekeeping person, anybody for that matter, I give respect, right? Anybody for that matter, I don't expect anything, right? So you can move from a limited identity to unlimited space beyond. So if you maintain this silence, right? Now, I've spoken for, I think, half an hour or 40 minutes over. Keeping on speaking. I normally speak continuously for 1 hour or like this, only when I call for a program to speak. Otherwise, if it is a class, I speak. Otherwise, I never speak. Right? So, if it is my class, even for that, I never speak for 1 hour. Even I myself get bored and my students will get bored. So, in a class also, I never speak for 1 hour. I give some exercise for them. I make them speak or I make them write. Suppose if I feel like if I make them speak, no, all will speak and even that noise I couldn't. So what I will do, I'll make them write. Give some exercise. So even they will be in a speechless, noiseless environment. So what I do advise you, speak less. You will get everything in life. Don't think that, no, I have to talk. Only then this madam will understand. Only then this professor will understand about me. I'll show who I am. Huh? People today challenge. I'll show who I am. No, sit silent. Things will go ahead. So this is my experience and my success path, right? And again, I share with you The path to success may be different for different people. Okay, I am sharing here the success path which I have taken. So again, I have to share that very correctly because this works out for me. So speak less, you will get everything in life, right? So this is my success uh, statement, mantra, right? But then see the next picture, wise souls speak loudly in silence, right? Normally, people will talk loudly when your noise comes beyond some decibel. People say that is loud. But I say, if you are in silence, your thoughts will speak loudly. And you can catch the thoughts of others who speak about you or the situation or the environment, whatever it is. You can catch people talking, and at the same time you can transmit what you want to say, right? So try this. This will work out. Okay, so finally what I say, children, silence please. Okay, normally people will say na, you don't talk, maintain silence, a baby is sleeping, right? What they will say, baby sleeping na, please maintain silence. Huh? Otherwise, it will cry and create the surrounding very nasty. Okay. So then they will say a child is studying or reading, please maintain silence. Now he's studying. And now they will say, uh, a person sitting in an environment, a very calm environment, he is searching peace. So maintain silence. But now I am saying, you children, be alert, whoever it is, staying beyond your presentation. Now I said you stay tuned, but I know many will be simply listening, not visualizing, seeing the slides. But for that, I have given pictures. I have not given any statement. You might have seen throughout my slides, I have not given any statements. I know you will be bored. So I have given pictures. But now, students, wherever you are, just concentrate, come, see the slide. A teacher is teaching, kindly maintain silence. So this silence will take you and your teacher focus beyond the content which she is teaching. So your thought power will be enriched, enhanced. So your productivity will be more, your creativity will increase so that you can create a lot of patterns and you can enrich our country. So with this, I stop my presentation. Thank you, children, for listening very patiently. And thank you for the organizers for giving me such a beautiful topic, which I really enjoyed. Thanks a lot, dear presenters, organizers. Thank you. Let me stop sharing here.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable speech. There are some questions raised by the students in the chat box, ma'am. So the first
Yes,
question
yes,
is, how to
yes.
practice inner silence when the surrounding is very noisy, ma'am?
Very excellent question. Amazing question. But am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Amazing question. Yes, I told select a silent place first, right? But there's a very good question. How to maintain silence, inner silence, when the surrounding is noisy? Yes, very good question, because in a classroom, I'll take you to your own classroom, right? Either it's raised by a teacher or by a student, I don't know, but I'll take you to a classroom. Somebody want to talk something? Okay.
No,
So, yes, yes, dear.
no, ma'am. You can continue, ma'am.
Okay, okay, ma'am. So just I'll visualize your classroom. In a classroom of 60 students, just imagine all the 50 are talking. All the 50 are talking. You being a student want to remain silence. Okay? Doesn't mean that you have to close your eyes, very strictly focus yourself. No, I have to be silent. No. Let open your eyes, right? Remind, otherwise the teacher will say you're sleeping, right? So keep your eyes open, be aware what is happening, but you reduce your thought. You reduce your thoughts. Okay. why this teacher is like this, why the students are like this, I have to do next my homework, or I have to the next class what the teacher is going to teach, nothing, right? So just don't think about the future, what next class I have to do, nothing. Don't think about the past, don't think about the future, just be in the present, but keep your eyes open, reduce your thoughts. This will maintain your inner silence. Okay, thank you for asking a very beautiful question.
Ma'am, second question raised by a student, ma'am. Here,
Yes, dear.
Abhinaya, she has raised a question. When person has stress, the doctor or some other says keep silence. That is why.
What is it? I could, when a person feels stressed, the doctor says keep silence, right? And what is
Doctor
the
or some
question?
other
Hmm.
doctor or some
What's
other person says keep silence. Why she's
okay?
asking?
Why? Why is it so? Why is it so? Exactly. When you are stressed out, normally people will shout, right? With emotions. The stress is the very, very, what we say, even today, very small children going school, right? Maybe 10-year-old student, he or she is telling, no, 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 I'm stressed out, right? This word is very common. Dear Abhinaya, I'll say you kindly, right? Don't get emotionally stressed out, first of all, right? Now, this stress means why people are telling you to maintain silence when you get stressed out, because only at that time you will do all negative things. This is not going to make you or show you in a positive manner. Okay, this will show you in a very negative angle, because you may be a nice person, you may be a very lovable person, but then only at that moment you will show anger. So this aggression will show you as a person of very meager quality, right? So only that particular moment you might have reacted. That will give you a very wrong impression. So if you maintain silence for that particular moment, you will escape. You will escape from showing your anger or hurt or your weakness. All your weakness will come out. All your weakness people will know now. Yes, there are weakness among everybody have weakness, right? Even I myself have weakness. I know that what are all weakness I have, right? That is the introspection thing. I understand what are the areas I have weakness, so I know that. So what I will do? Yes, now I have this. I'm having this weakness. I have to remain silence, right? So this is the reason people say to remind you in silence. Okay, thanks, dear Abhinaya.
Ma'am, another question raised by Yakshita. He
Yeah.
is asking silence can work on unpredictable conditions if anything is happening in the front of me.
So whether it will work, right? So Rakshita, right? Rakshita, good morning, dear. And yes, if something unpredictable, yes, you are not predicting something bad to happen. Always we will predict something good to happen, right? So this question, I'll take it like unpredictable, something unexpected, a bad thing happened. Right? Very challenging situation. So what do we do now? People cry sometimes, people say, no, you cry out, your emotions will go, because something unpredictable happened in front of me, because your silence may create or do something wrong for you. uh, yes, sometimes for some people crying out will work, right? But that time we cannot say maintain silence, right? But then what I will say, go beyond from that surrounding. Don't sit in that place. Don't show your emotions to 10 or 1,000, 100 people sitting in front of you. Something unpredictable happened. Suppose, imagine, right? I have to present this presentation, and some network issue, something happened. I was not able to present. Suppose, imagine, people say, no, 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 don't talk negative. That may happen. No, no, I will say talk. Expect something unpredictable. We expect, right? But then, so that time, sometimes we need to talk, or we have to maintain silence to mm, what next I have to do, right? Only if you are maintaining silence, you will take a correct step. If you are crying and if you are emotional and if you are weak, you cannot take the next correct step. Next step may be wrong because you are weak. You have taken a wrong step in your emotions. So that is it. People say remain silent, but that silence should be, you have to maintain inner silence, right? You have to be emotionally silent, maintain inner silent, maintain emotionally silent. Then this unpredictable situation you can handle. Okay. Thanks, dear Rakshita.
Thank you, ma'am. There are no more questions, ma'am. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am, for
Okay.
taking the time to share your expertise with us. The insights shared have not only deepened our appreciation of nonverbal communication, but also challenged us to reflect our own ways of interacting with the world. You also made us realize that silence is not the absence of something, but the presence of everything. Thank you once again, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, dear. Thank you all for
Thank,
listening to me.
thank you, ma'am.
Happy morning, everyone. I feel delighted to welcome the esteemed guests, the fellow faculty members, and my dear students for today's second session. I, Ms. Blessy, Assistant Professor of English, is privileged in welcoming you all to the Spread Club, a vibrant community that sparks creativity and innovation. This was actually initiated by our dear fellow students in the year 2023. At Spread, we believe that collaboration and continuous learning of our students are the keys to unlock our full potential. Our mission is to provide a supportive environment where members can share ideas, learn from each other, and grow together. Through the conduct of various competitions, workshops, and hands on sessions, we aim to foster creativity, problem solving, and logical thinking. We will also provide training in ethical hacking and other technical skills, empowering our members to stay ahead in the digital age. I invite you to explore our facilities, meet our team, and get involved in our activities. Let us work together to create a community that values innovation, inclusivity, and mutual support. Once again, I welcome you all. Wasting no time further, I would like to hand over the session to the Spread Club members.
Thank you, ma'am. Fabulous morning to one and all present here. First of all, I am introducing myself. My name is Gayatri from BTech third year CFIS department. I am one of the event management member in a Spread Club. Okay, let us see our presentation. Okay, we have conducted many of workshops in our club. Many students can gain many knowledge about ethical hacking and design in graphic designing. Wait for a few seconds. Okay, thank you. These are our achievements from the beginning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nandana from third year BTech CFIS, and I'm working as a content creator in this club. I'm going to give a short glimpse on the achievements and the struggles we had. Spread Club began its journey with resilience, having early hurdles to launch on June 22, 2023 at the RA Block Auditorium. The inauguration featured distinguished guests ACS Arun Kumar Sir, Honorary President, and Padma Bhushan Sivadanu Pillai, founder CEO of Brahmas Aerospace Private Limited, marking a promise started ethical hacking and design research. Campaign for Empire One. Post inauguration, a campaign targeting first year tech students began on April 15th, 2024. It effectively conveyed the club's mission, resulting in 529 students expressing interest. Selection of Empire One members. From the enthusiastic applicants, 130 members were chosen for Spread Empire One based on commitment and potential in ethical hacking and design. Now, I would like to hand over the session to our Spread Club's chairman, Balaji.
Good morning to one and all present here. Myself is Balaji Narayanan from third year BTech CFIS. I am the club chairman. Actually, we started our club on 23rd June 22nd. Actually, the main motto of our club is students should be well known in a technical as well as a creative knowledge. So we friends have started this club when we was on our first year. Now we are currently in our third year. So actually, we used to conduct many workshop, hands-on training, and many programs for our club students. And actually, the main motto of our club is students should be well known in a technical skill. For example, in technical skill, we used to teach Kali Linux, and in graphic designing, we used to teach Photoshop and InDesign, etc. And then we have completed many successful workshop. We have started our first workshop on 10th May 2024, and we have divided two empires. For example, for first year students, they will be in the Empire 1, and for second year, third year, and fourth year students will be on the Empire 2. We have split it into two empires. It is because of in the for for Empire 1, they will be trained the basic knowledge of ethical hacking as well as graphic designing, and for the Empire 2, they will be trained with the advanced level of ethical hacking as well as graphic designing. So we have successfully completed many workshops for Empire 1 as well as Empire 2. When you guys come to our college, we will be training you on two domains, ethical hacking as well as graphic designing. We have completed our first workshop on 10th May 2024, and around 86% of students got trained on topic Kali Linux, and we used to conduct many workshops continuously. And the next workshop was on same 10th May for graphic designing, and we have received a 90% of best feedback from our club students. And actually, these club members, actually, this is a free of cost. We used to teach the students in a free of cost. And we have conducted a second workshop on 16th May 2024 for the Empire 2 students, second years as well as third years and fourth years. And around 73% of students were trained, and they have gained knowledge on Kali Linux as well as Adobe Photoshop. And we are planning to conduct many hands-on training program as well as an interactive session with industrial expert. Uh, like we are planning to call an expert from Zogo. You guys aware of Cyber Voyage? Actually, he's a well-known expert in. He's a YouTuber basically, and he's expert in cybersecurity domain. And we are planning to conduct many interactive session between them. And even we are speaking with many companies for. We are speaking with many companies to tie up with and collaborate with them, and to give you the best knowledge in graphic designing as well as in ethical hacking. So actually, we have a two team in our club, ethical hacking as well as ethical hacking, which is a technical team, and graphic designing, which is a creative team. And let me introduce our team member, Vimal. Actually, he's a technical lead in my club, and I'm handovering the session to him. Hi, myself Vimal. I'm from Spec Club. I'm currently working in Spec Club as a technical member of ethical hacking team, and my topic here about ransomware attack. On my topic here about a ransomware attack. Basically, ransomware attack is a basic attack. When we use ransomware attack to actually attackers use this attack to compromise your system and encrypt your data, and they will threaten you to give some money to give the decryption key. Basically, the ransomware attack is two type of attacks. One is encryption method, and another one is crypto lock method. The encryption method is basically the encryption method is when the attacker attack your system and compromise the data, the entire data will be compromised and encrypted. In this encryption method, there are lot of algorithm and lot of methodology to encrypt the data. When the attacker attacks the system by email or something, by sending a malicious file to your system, the attacker will execute the command of ransomware attack, and the ransomware executed in your system. The entire data in the entire data in the system will be encrypted, fully encrypted, and the data will cannot be accessed without the encryption key. The key will be in the hands of attacker. When you pay some ransom to the attacker, he will provide you the key. By the key only, we can decrypt the data. Actually, encryption is a technical term called. There is a simple method is used to encrypt the data by the encryption key. There are lot of there are lot of algorithms, and there are lot of key strings, 24 bit, 32 bits, and 1024-bit key system. By this key only, we can decrypt the encrypted files. Now, the one of the world's first and famous attack called WannaCry. This attack happened in May 12, 2017. This was a famous attack on ransomware attack. Uh, by this attack, many multinational companies and many hospitals, many schools, and many industrial sector companies were attacked by the WannaCry attack. By the WannaCry attack, the attackers send malicious files to the organization. When the organization executes the file, the WannaCry attack executed and get encrypted the full data of the organization. By this method, our attackers threaten the companies and ask lot of monies in cryptocurrency. Basically, this attack is made up of in only the systems connected to network or another thing. We can prevent this attack by without touching any emails, malicious attacks, without downloading any cracked files, any cracked games in the network. And recently in 2024, Ames Hospital, it is a famous attack. In 2024, the Ames Hospital attacked by some attackers by the ransomware attack. In this attack, they threatened Ames Hospital to give them 200 billions of US dollars by cryptocurrency. But the Ames Hospital refused to give the amount, and they say they will recreate the data. There is a method called recreation of data. By this method, we recreate the data by this method we recreate the data by taking the backup of the files and backup of the information. By this backup, we can recreate the data, and we cannot and we don't have to give the ransomware attack to and we don't have to give the ransom to the attackers. There is another method called MBR attack. MBR attack is master boot record attack. By this attack, the attacker will attack your master boot record. It is known as simply the bootloader of your system. By this attack, the master boot record will attacked by the attacker. The OS will not booted. Without OS booted, we cannot access the files because we cannot because if the OS is booted only, we cannot see the files, and we can access the files. Without accessing the files, we cannot. So we have a key or a script to run to open the files. By this key or script, we have to give the attacker some ransomware to attain this key or script.
In 2020, there is a biggest attack, ransomware attack called Change Healthcare Resonance attack. By this attack, ALPHP, ALPHP is the attacker organization. They attack the healthcare resonance company. By this company is well known for the healthcare insurance. Their company servers have the healthcare patients data and information.
Dear Vimal, sorry for the interruption. Your voice is not audible, pa.
Hello, am I audible? Okay, we
Yes,
can
sir. You
continue.
now audible. You can continue.
Okay, we can continue here. There is a biggest attack in 2020 called healthcare resonance attack. In this attack, the attackers attacked a healthcare organization. This organization have the servers in data of healthcare patients and the insurance patients, the patients of the insurance data. These data, the attackers ALPHP. These AHPLP is an organization called the Black Cat. These attackers attacked the healthcare resonance organization and they encrypted all data of the patients. When the patient data will be encrypted, the attackers asked cryptocurrency of 22 million US dollars, and the hospital refused to pay the amount because they have the manual record of the patients and the insurance record of the patients. They said we cannot provide you money, and we can able to recreate the data, and we can use it to live in the server in few days. We cannot provide you the money to the organization. So to prevent this ransomware attack, we should all have daily backup and daily backup and updated to updated version, and antivirus malware systems should be updated in your system. We cannot trust the unwanted links, suspicious links or malicious links to your system. Don't execute any files in your system. By this method, the hackers can attack you with by this method the hackers can threaten you with a lot of money. They will threaten you with money, cryptocurrency, and they will threaten you like you can share your information to the over the net. So first thing, you should not fear by the attackers. You should have a backup of the data. So if we have the backup of the data, we can recreate the data. So we don't have to pay the money to the attackers. So this is the ransomware attack I'm going to talk here. Now I hand over to Club Wordsmith Nandana.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Nandana. I'm representing graphic designing team. Talking about the designing. Designing is a way to convey your message in a beautiful manner. There is no human without a heart. So, I mean, same like there is no design. There is no photo or messages conveyed in a beautiful manner without a designing. Talking about the major things in designing, creativity is the major thing which is involved in designing. Creativity is nothing but it is the ability to generate new ideas. It involves thinking outside conventional boundaries, combining existing concepts in novel ways, and envisioning possibilities that do not exist. Creativity drives innovation and problem solving across various fields, from art and science to technology and everyday life. Talking about AR and VR, augmented reality and virtual reality, they are deeply connected to graphic designing, as well as they are connected to creativity because they enable us to blend and expand reality in novel ways. Augmented reality adds imaginative digital elements to our real world. For example, in some companies, they have implemented apps for furnitures, etc. So the customers can use that in their home so that they can fit the they will be able to fit the 3D models of the furnitures in the place so that they can be able to check whether the furniture would be suited in that particular place or not. Talking about VR, while VR creates entirely new virtual environments, both for example in construction fields and gaming industry, we'll be using virtual reality. Both require creative thinking to design and develop immersive experiences that push the boundaries of how we interact with our surroundings. Talking about the future impacts, in the future, AR and VR will help us learn, play, and work in new and exciting ways. Some of the important future scope of the graphic designing AR and VR include digital media and interactive design, mobile application and web design, branding and user experience design. In our club, we are teaching mainly Adobe Photoshop and so on. We are training the students really good. We are waiting to see you eagerly. We'll be conducting workshops and all. Thank you.
Thank you, Nandana. Thank you all for giving a time to listen us. We are eagerly waiting to see you in college. Once again, thank you all. Let us see once again our shortest split club video.
Vimal, there is a question raised by your students. Can you hear me? Mr. Vimal, are you there?
Am I audible?
Can you hear me? Mr. Vimal? Okay, so they are asking that apart from the CSE department students, can other branch students can join in Spread Club? Mr. Balaji, are you there? Your voice is not audible, Balaji. Mr. Balaji, are you there?
Am I audible,
Mr.
ma'am?
Balaji, yeah. There is a question that can apart from the CSE department students, can any other branch students can join in your Spread Club?
Yes, ma'am, they can. Actually, this club is mainly focused on to develop their skills. If they have interest in these domains, they can join our club. Not only CSE department, even they belongs to medical department or a law, whatever domain they are from, they can join our club, ma'am.
Thank you, Vimal. It's time to wrap up this session. As we conclude this event, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for your valuable presence and happy participation. I submit my gratitude to our speaker of the first session, Dr. Udhayakala ma'am, the facilitators, and the organizers for their tireless efforts in making this event a success. I thank my dear students whose contributions have been invaluable, and we appreciate your dedication to the Spread Club's mission. To our faculty members, I thank you for your enthusiasm and engagement. Your energy is contagious, and we are excited to see the amazing things you will achieve. I thank our Honorable Chairman, respected President, and the Vice Chancellor, and all the executives for giving this collaborative space that enabled creativity and innovation. Let us continue to work together, share ideas, learning from each other, and grow as individuals and as a community too. Dear students, kindly fill the attendance link which is posted in the chat box. Thank you once again, and let's keep spreading the spark. Thank you all.
இது எங்க வாழ்க்கையில ரொம்ப ஸ்பெஷலான டே. எங்களோட ப்ரொஃபஷன்ஸ் வேற வேற. நாங்க யாரும் நெய்பர்ஸ் கிடையாது, சைல்ட்ஹுட் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸும் இல்ல. ஆனா எங்க எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு ஒற்றுமை இருக்கு. நாங்க எல்லாரும் ஒன்னா உருவானோம், ஒரே பாதையில. எங்களுக்குள்ள ஒரு அழகான நட்பும் இந்த சமுதாயத்துல ஒரு உயர்ந்த அங்கீகாரமும் அமைச்சு கொடுத்து இந்த உலகத்துக்கு எங்களை அடையாளம் காட்டினது எங்க எம்ஜிஆர் யூனிவர்சிட்டி. Our university united us.
Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Madurai, Chennai.